What's up, everybody, including Lottie Dottie? It's your boy Retro with you on today. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Hope everybody's having themselves a fantastic Sunday, Super Sunday, Sanctimonious Sunday. I don't know, man. Normally I'd be on the bike, but especially if I'm going live on YouTube. A lot of times I go live on Facebook when I'm in the car and stuff. But typically when I'm live here on YouTube, I'm usually on the bike. But I got a question for you guys, and was wondering if maybe you guys could help me out. Is this world going crazy? Is this world full of crazies? Is it getting worse? Is it getting any better? That's the legitimate question I had for you guys on today. I better stop. Right now. But yeah, so that's the question. Man. Sometimes when we look at life and we begin to, consider everything that's happening, I think it's easy to say that this world is crazy. It's going to hell in a handbasket full of gasoline, and but still, life is worth living. Yeah. In spite of all of that, life is still worth living. True story. And I don't know, maybe I begin to sound redundant. I don't know, repetitive. I don't know. But the thing is, man, we've got to, you see, perfect example. People are just so unkind and inconsiderate. I mean, you just look at driving habits, trying to get over, they don't want to let you merge and things like that. And boy, crazy world we're living in, man. But in spite of all of the craziness, we still must do everything within our power to see the good. Now that can be taxing, it can be tiring, because they say the good guys always finish last. And whether that's true or not, I don't know. But it is a saying that is said a lot. The good guys finish last. I don't think it's, ultimately, I don't think it's true. But certainly it feels like that's true. Okay, 12 a.m. Wow, okay. Over in India. Thank you for pressing play. Yeah, so it appears sometimes, and it certainly feels like the good guys finish last. But the Bible says, be not weary in well-doing, for you shall reap if you faint not. And so sometimes it's not based on what it appears, it's based on what we believe. Yeah, it's based on what you believe. So I want to encourage somebody to just remain vigilant, remain steadfast, don't waver, especially when it comes to your values and your integrity. Because sometimes that's what the enemy wants you to do. He wants you to jump ship on what you stand for. He wants to get you off course. He wants you to stoop to his level. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we just can't do. Top Pop, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for pressing play. Froggy Logan, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for pressing play. It's a lot of stuff that happens in this world that seems to be unfair, that ain't right. And I'll say it like this, and I can probably let you go. Anybody ever been on a cruise? Anybody ever been deep sea fishing? Anybody ever been on a boat? Okay, good. If you've been on a boat, then, a boat works best when it's in the water, right? A boat is made to navigate on the waters, and a boat will do that all day long until the water gets inside. And just a little bit, you can deal with that, get it out. But the point is, it is not the water under the boat that messes with it, it's the water that gets in the boat. And so we go through a lot of stuff in life. Just don't let it get in you. Don't let it cause your heart to become calloused. Don't let it cause you to, become mean and ugly. Some folk can't help being ugly, but I'm just saying, y'all forgive me, I shouldn't have said that. Don't let it cause you to become ugly. Just remain steadfast. It's not always easy, but that's when you got to surround yourself by, I was going to say like-minded people, but you certainly want to have circles or avenues where you can be recharged, where you can be energized, where you can be encouraged. So make sure you do that. I took some time this weekend to go to a men's retreat up in the mountains of West Virginia. Beautiful, beautiful facility, nestled in the mountains, man, and just had some me time, and I was surrounded by like-minded brothers, and we were there just, encouraging each other. We had some time of worship, and we also dug into the scriptures and everything. And so you've got to do that sometimes, because sometimes you are the one who's always giving. You're the one who's always being pulled on, and right, wrong, or indifferent. And in your circle, maybe there's no one to really pour back into you. You've got to make sure you have places you can go, people you can get around that can strategically and intentionally pour back into you. Otherwise, this stuff that we're navigating through will get in us, and it's not a good look. My mother used to always tell me there's a weak moment in every strong man's life. And I know you're strong man, strong woman, or whatever. But we all have a breaking point. Yeah, we all have a breaking point. And if you don't acknowledge the fact that you have a breaking point, then you will soon find your breaking point. It's your boy Retro, man. Thank you for pressing play. Just want to hop on and say good Sunday evening, afternoon, whatever. And go through it, regardless of what it is.